one time, please. It is good to be back in Florida. It's good to be back. I know you guys have been holding down the fort. And it is good to be back. I've got a couple of special acknowledgments I've got to say. First of all, you have two of the finest members of Congress that any state has offered. I am so grateful to have their support. They are such great friends. Please give it up for Congresswoman Kathy Castor and Representative Robert Wexler. Give it up for them. They are doing outstanding work each and every day. And they have just been tireless advocates on my behalf, and I'm very grateful to them. I'm very grateful to them. I also want to thank your great mayor, Pam Arroyo, because she endorsed me today, and I am so proud of that endorsement. Mayor Arroyo is doing outstanding work each and every day here, and we were just talking backstage, and I promised her she would have a partner in an Obama administration to help make Tampa everything that it could be. To all the other elected officials, all the activists and community leaders, and finally I've got to say a special thank you to my volunteers here at the O Train that have been working so hard ever since we started this campaign. I love you back. You know, it has been about 15 months since I first announced that I was running for President of the United States of America. And at the time when I announced, I will tell you there were some who said, you know, Barack, you're a relatively young man. By the way, everybody, you guys can sit down. You don't need to stand. Thank you. I just noticed everybody. Rest your feet.
I should sit down for a damn reason.
But there were a number of people who said, Barack, you're a relatively young man. Why are you running so soon? You can afford to wait.
No!
You can afford to wait. That's what they said. And I had to explain that I wasn't running because I thought it was somehow owed to me. I wasn't running because of some long-held ambition. I was running because of what Dr. King called the fierce urgency of now. The fierce urgency of now. Because I believe, Florida, that there's such a thing as being too late. And that hour is almost upon us. We are at a defining moment in our history. Our nation is not only involved in a war that we must win in Afghanistan, but is also involved in a war that I believe should have never been authorized and should have never been waged. And then we're struggling here at home. You know it in your own lives. I don't have to tell you. We just went through an economic expansion before the most recent downturn, in which family incomes actually went down on average by $1,000. Think about that. The economy was growing. Corporate profits were up. The stock market was up. But your wages and your incomes, on average, had actually gone down. Bush economics for you then. Instead of prosperity trickling down, pain trickled up. So it's been harder and harder for people to make ends meet. Your wages are flat, but your costs of everything from health care to a college education to a gallon of milk to a gallon of gas have all been going up and up and up. And at the end of the month, it's hard to make ends meet. Meanwhile, you've got a home foreclosure crisis, millions of people at risk of losing their homes because nobody was overseeing the predatory practices of mortgage lenders. 47 million people without health insurance. Children who are still learning in schools that are underfunded, taught by teachers who are underpaid. Jobs being shipped overseas. Benefits, pensions being dumped. In such circumstances, we can't afford to wait, Tampa. We can't wait to fix our schools. We can't wait to fix our healthcare system. We can't wait to bring good jobs and good wages right here to Tampa. We cannot wait to end this war in Iraq. We cannot wait, and that's why I'm running